Yes, hearty greeting. So much love to you, beautiful souls out there. And it's Erah Light here with a new topic for today. And I hope it will reach to that space within you, that space of the heart, to your soul, to your essence, to your divinity. I entrust every word to be of divine service. And here we go. So I've been contemplating what would the topic be for today. Of course, I've had a lot of recommendation, but what had been coming through me, it is something that also I got recommendation for. It's how to juggle this life of daily struggle with our spirituality. Oh, beloved, the best message, the first message that comes through, that they're not separated. Today, I need to acknowledge that I cannot separate myself as a body, mind, and emotions from my spiritual selves and live two separate lives. They are intertwined, they are entangled, and they are one. So the common misconception is that if I want to be a spiritual person, I'm going to lead a spiritual life and I'm going to have the time for myself, for my meditation. Oh, I might need to be in silence, living in a cave. And I'll tell you one thing. All of these, they have served humanity. But what's happening now with the strong waves of ascension, we need to be anchored in this human body. We need to be a witness to our emotion, to our mind, to our patterns, and to our daily life, because yes, they are the portals for our growth, for our spiritual growth. So once I shift the perception that, oh, my spiritual life is separate and I have to take drastic steps at time to follow a spiritual journey. Today, I'll tell you, beloved, we gotta shift this perception that my spirituality is my mundane life. It is my struggle, it is my joy, it is every moment I am witness to how this body, mind, emotion, and spirit are aligning. So let's say I go through an emotion of anger. My spiritual self want to just kind of not deal with it because I want to stay zen all the time. But my conscious selves want to deal with this anger as a portal to know the roots of it, to go deeper and deeper within ourselves to find out what are the layers within our being that they don't serve anymore. So today, in this here and now, I declare I am a spiritual being living a human experience. This body, mind, and emotions are my portals to experience my divinity, and my divinity is my everyday chores, is my everyday dealing and wheeling, is my everyday, if you want to call it struggle, call it, but every time I'm asked, oh, feeling so, I'm feeling with you that you're going through a lot of suffering today. And my answer always comes, I'm not suffering, I am learning, I am growing, I am evolving, I am ascending. So beloved, here's today's message. Your mundane life requires you to anchor in your physical existence, to anchor in this body, to anchor in the emotion, to anchor in every aspect of life. Work, family, kids, they are all your teachers. You are in charge of this ascension process for yourself. So don't think that I'm gonna be spiritual, it means I have to take the time off from whatever in hand. I'm gonna use whatever in hand for my spiritual growth. Every moment, every experience, every emotion, every person is a script for you to look deeper and deeper within yourself and dive deeper and spiral inward. Actually, I'm starting to understand what it means to spiral inward. This message has always been coming to me for over 2-3 years. Every time I go in the forest, I meditate with the trees, I connect to the rocks, I connect to the earth. The only message that comes is spiral inward. To spiral inward, I need to witness myself. I need to be a watcher. Yes, I need to watch the emotions surfacing, surging. I sit with them. I embrace them. And with my love, with my compassionate, healed love, I transmute them back to the light. So don't ever think that you are separate entities. You are this multi-dimensional being, and every aspect of you is so intertwined and entangled. Yes, I am a spiritual whole being, and yes, I am this body, mind, and pain and struggles, and oh my God, the mind with all limitation. But I am also the witness of this body and mind and my spiritual self and my highest self and my connection to my galactic family and my connection to the earth and my connection to my ancestors. I am all. Today is the day. Now is this now to declare that I am a whole, I am divine, and I am a human. I am both. And yes, they are entwined. Yes, they are entangled. I am so much enjoying watching this show, watching this script that I wrote, that I've agreed upon. I've agreed upon that family that I live with. I've agreed upon my circumstances. I've agreed upon my struggles. I've agreed upon that person who's coming to teach me about who I am, to trigger me, to trigger the best and the worst out of me. I have agreed. Today, I'm going to take a claim of and responsibility of this agreement. I cannot go and pinpoint fingers on no one anymore. Today, I am in charge of my life. I've chosen this life. I am responsible to tap into my divinity and just be in that blissful state. Bring it in to my daily and mundane life. Take my mundane life, it's a struggle, and go into my spiritual self and try to find deep healing and understanding of it. I'm not a separate entity. The times of separation are over. The days, this whole new energy that is shifting humanity's consciousness is about the oneness within and the oneness with everything out. It has to start with finding the alignment. Finding the alignment within by declaring to yourself, I'm not a separate entity and I am many layers and dimensions. So therefore, I'm gonna embrace every aspect of myself. If my mundane self today is very angry at something happened, I'm gonna allow this anger to be transmuted, to be channeled. If my divine self is so blissful as Zen at this moment, I will embrace this as well. So beloved, I leave you with these thoughts. I am divine. I am divine. I am divine. Namaste.